my name is Ariana Hall.
Hi, my name is Keith Wilson.
Hi, my name is Dylan Hall.
Hi, my name is Nathaniel Hall. You're watching GPS 19. Get into it!
Hey there, little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. Listen to me, little Red Riding Hood. I don't think little big girls should go walking in these spooky old woods alone. Oh, what big eyes you have, the kind of eyes that drive wolves mad. So just to see that you don't get chased, I think I ought to walk with you for a ways. What full lips you
Tonight, the West Side Middle School Drama Club, under the direction of Renee Sealy, our outstanding and very dedicated choral and music teacher, and Sean Acarice, a jack of all trades building substitute. All right, we'll be presenting Into the Woods Junior. It's the first time that actually since I've been here I've had a drama presentation, so this is a first. Very excited. I'd like to commend the students for their hard work and effort in doing this. I know it's not easy. It's not easy for me to do this. Okay? So at this time I'd like to introduce Mrs. Sealy.
Thank you very much for coming out tonight. I know it's rainy and it's yucky and you probably have other things going on at home, but we really appreciate you coming out and supporting us. I'm very proud of your children. They have worked very hard. They've donated a lot of time to us, put up with us a lot, haven't they? Yes. And they've done a great job. So without further ado, Into the Woods Junior.
Once upon a time,
In a far kingdom, more than any,
lived a young maiden
more than I, more than you was,
and a childless baker.
more than I, with his wife, more than those. He's giving a festival. I wish to go to the festival. I wish to go with some milk and anything. I want a child. I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You, Cinderella, the festival? The festival, the King's Festival?
And if all that take an angel woman, you turn out the throne. Offer your beautiful face to the violet black card.
Not for me to go to Granny in the woods. Hello, Granny, please. Bring my chorus on the Granny in the woods. Just a local Granny, please. Thank you. Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods and through the trees to where I am expected, ma'am. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
You're certain of your way?
The light is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just woods. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket? Here, don't string. Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know she's already dead. But into the woods, to grandmother's house and home before dark.
And save some of those sweets for Granny.
Jack, on the other hand, had no grandmother and no father, and his mother.
I wish, well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house were not a mess.
walls full of gold. I wish a lot of things. Listen well, son. Milky Way must be taken to market.
But Mother, no, he's the best cow.
She's given us no milk for a week. We've got no food, nor money, and no choice but to sell her.
But Milky Way's my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. There are bugs on her desk. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hump. And no one keeps a cow for a friend. Fetch the best price you can. Take no less than 5 pounds. Are you listening to me?
Yes, no more than 5 pounds.
Less than 5. Now go!
Because the baker lost his mother and father in a baking accident, or at least is what he believed, he was eager to have a family of his own, but was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
It's the witch from next door.
The old enchantress told the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What spell?
In the past, when your mother was with child, she developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddle ferns, and lettuce. I said, all right, but it wasn't quite, 'cause I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, harassing me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up the rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have laid a spell at him. Right there, could turn him into stone, or a dog, or a chair. But I let him have the rampion I'd lots to spare. In return, however, I said fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. And we'll call it square.
I have a brother?
No, but you had a sister. I thought I had been more than reasonable, but how was I to know what your father had also hidden in his pocket? Beans. The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he'd stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, and then bang! Crash and the lightning flash. Well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, unless the big day came and I made my claim. Oh, no, take away the baby, they shrieked and screeched. But I did, and I hid her where she'll never be reached. And your father cried, and your mother died. For extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not mollified. And I laid a little spell in them. You too, son. That your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss and there's no more seeds. Perhaps you can see my nectarines, and I'm telling you the same I tell the kings and queens. Don't ever, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans.
Then the witch, for purposes of her own, explained how the couple might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow as white as milk, 2, the cape as red as blood, 3, the hair as yellow as corn, 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these things before the chime of midnight in 3 days' time. And you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood!
Ladies, I can't wait.
Please, may I go to the festival?
The festival? You'd make us the fools of the festival and more to for the prince.
The carriage is waiting.
We must be gone.
Good night, Father.
I wish.
Look what I found in Father's hunting jacket.
6 beans.
I wonder if they're the...
Witch's beans? We'll take them with us.
No, you are not to come, and that is final. Now, what am I to return with?
You don't remember? The cow is white
cow is white as milk, the keef is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival. But how am I ever to get to the festival? I know I'll visit Father's great Christmas tree. And so I just want to go to the King's festival.
Into the woods and not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods to tell the cow.
Into the woods to get the money.
Make the potion.
To go to the festival.
Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just woods. No need to be afraid, there's
Something in the glade there.
into the woods to get the things that makes it worth the journeying. Into the woods to see the king, to sell the cow.
To make the potion.
To see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, out of the woods. Now before dark.
Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she had visited there so often and wept so much that her tears had watered it until it became a handsome tree.
I wish. What child? Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor. I wish. Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? Ask the tree. And you shall have your wish. Shivering with little tree, silver and gold down on me. Silence everywhere, Milky White. Not to my liking.
Hello, Jack.
How do you know my name?
How much you asking for the animal?
No less than 5 pounds, sir.
Why, you would be lucky to sell it for a sack of beans.
Come along, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Hello, little girl.
Hello, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine. So grandma's something good. To make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
Further to the woods. Her house has under 3 large oak trees.
Hello, little girl. Once your rush, missing all the flowers. The sunset for hours. Take your time.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
But slow, little girl. Hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You're traveling birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly.
Mother said not to stray, fools of cold, a small delay. Red light, fresh bouquet.
Is Hans talking to that little girl in the red cape?
Forget the little girl and get the cape. That's the cape. Get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it. Oh, my Rapunzel. Listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need.
I'll never find a red cape, nor find a golden cow or a yellow slipper. Or was it a yellow cow and a golden slipper? Oh no.
The cow is white as milk, the cape is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn.
What are you doing here?
You forgot yours.
You've no business being alone in the woods. Now go home immediately.
Please, I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my hand.
Cow is white as... Hello there, young man.
Hello, ma'am.
What might you be doing with a cow in the middle of the woods?
I was headed toward market, but I seem to have lost my way.
And what were you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, no less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds?
And if you can't retrieve that sum?
I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
Beans? Well, we mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must.
Huh?
Beans in exchange for my cow?
Oh, these are no ordinary beans. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell him.
Oh, magic that defies description.
You'd be lucky to sell her for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5. We can't part with all of them. We should keep one for ourselves. Plus, I'd say they're worth at least £1 each.
Could I buy my cow back someday?
Well, possibly.
I guess this is goodbye. Well, you've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part. Well, someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, it won't be on a plate.
Good luck there, young lad.
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans? Are we gonna dispel this curse through deceit?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home!
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret
Will you
it.
please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one knows when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows?
Go back to the village. I will carry this out in my own fashion.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, what a strange but beautiful name, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will stand before her window and ask for her to let down her hair to me.
Hello there, little one.
Hello.
Where'd you get that beautiful cape? I so admire it.
My granny made it for me.
Is that right? I'd so love a cloak like that.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
Please give it back. I don't like to be found my cape.
I just wanted to make sure that you really love that cape. That you make sure no wolf comes your way. If you know what you need, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want a child or not? Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them more. I need that cape.
And so the baker, with his newfound determination, went after the red cape. As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's door standing wide open.
Good day, grandmother. Why, grandmother, you look very strange. What big ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
But grandmother, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
But grandmother, what a terrible big mouth you have.
The better to eat you with, my dear.
With his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap.
That grandmother has a mighty snore. Odd, where's the little one? Grandmother, huh? What's that doing in the corner of your mouth? Seems to me to be a... Oh, I'll get the cape from within your stomach.
What a fright! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf!
Child with the wolf! Granny! Quiet, child. This evil must be destroyed.
I'll leave you to your task.
Don't you want the skins?
No, you keep them.
What kind of hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, though I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with a sickening grin, how did I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bare, then I really got scared. Or well, excited and scared, but he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where lie secrets that I never want to know. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and put. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers. Even flowers have their dangers. And what's scary is exciting. Nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny's right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Mr. Baker, you saved our lives. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes. Maybe Granny will make me a new one out of the skins of that wolf.
Thank you.
And so the baker, with his second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he'd ever felt, ran back through the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only a dope would exchange a cow for beans.
Mother, no!
To bet this house supper for you.
Little did they know, those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch to the heavens.
Have you seen a beautiful woman in a ball gown pass through?
No. I think I see her over there.
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before. Thank you so much. What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival? Yes. Aren't you the lucky one? If a prince were pursuing me, I certainly wouldn't hide. Tell me about the ball.
It's a very nice ball.
Yes.
And they have far too much food.
No, the prince.
Oh, the prince?
Yes, the prince.
You knew who I really was.
Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh, how?
Pursued.
Yes, and
I'm not in the mood.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow evening?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Oh, thus be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is tomorrow's bread.
Will you look over there? An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage.
I mean slippers!
It looks like a giant beanstalk rising into the sky.
It's pure as gold!
I must get home.
Wait! I need your shoes! Woo! Wait! Come back here!
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way up high and you look below at the words you left and the things you know, little more than a glance is enough to show you just how small you are. When you're way up high and you're on your own in a world like none that you ever known, the sky is lead and the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things that you never dare, cause you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. A big, tall, terrible giant with a terrible roar. So you sing your song no matter where you go, and you scramble down to the world below. But you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, the giants in the sky. They're big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I had, 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces.
Where's Milky White? You said I might buy her back.
Now, I never said you could. I said you might.
Are you saying you want more? Stay here. I'll go get more.
No, I never said. 5 gold pieces. With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a year, a new thatch roof, and a new chimney.
But could you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
How bad do you want a child? 5 pieces of gold? 10? 20?
I never thought to put a price on it.
Exactly. Money's what's not important. What's important is that your wish be honored.
Give me back. What are you doing here?
I see you've the red cape.
Yes, Cape and the Cow, only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2. I have the Cape and the Cow.
You've the cape!
What did you do with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been searching for her all night.
I should have known better than entrusted her to you.
She could have just as easily run from you.
But she didn't.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I'm sorry I yelled. Now please go back to the village.
Ah, there you are, good brother. Father and I had wondered where you were gone. I've been looking all night for her, the beautiful one I danced the evening with. Where did she go? Disappeared. I, too, have found a lovely maiden. She lives at the top of a tall tower that has no door or stairs. And how do you manage a visit? I stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lets down the most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I climb to her. Rapunzel? What kind of name is that, you jest? She's as true as your maiden. A maiden running for a prince? Does that make sense? None would run from us. Yet one has. Did I abuse her, show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair, like the me coming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, oh the torture they teach, always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife, I must have her
Excuse me, young woman, have you seen a boy that answers the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to the white cow.
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, I care not to ever again.
I've not seen your son today.
He's probably went back up that beanstalk again. Dad! Dad!
Moo! Moo!
Moo! Moo! Looking for your cow?
Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
You've caused enough trouble.
I'm here to see your wish be honored.
You've caused enough trouble. Now keep out of my path.
Where did she go?
Who? Don't play with me, woman. Oh, you mean the beautiful young lady in the ball gown? She went that way. I was trying to hold her here for you.
I can capture my own then. Thank you.
have the cow.
You found the cow!
Yes, only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your ear of corn.
Where'd you get it?
I pulled it from the maintenance tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th too, but she got away.
We have 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will take the 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed, you're daring, you're getting us more sharing, you're getting us through the woods. If you could see, not the man who sorted and not your
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It took 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Though you swear to change, who can tell if you do? It takes 2, we changed. We're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods. Who minds what dangers? I know get past the woods. And once we're past, let's hope that changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the 2 of us, long life, safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more when we're done. We want 4, we had none. We got 3. We need 1. It takes 2. Look what this hen has dropped in my hand.
You see, I promised you more than 5 gold pieces. Now I'm taking it back.
Now, I never said I would sell.
But you took 5 gold pieces. You took 5 gold pieces?
I didn't take. He gave.
You said I could have my cow.
I never said I would sell.
You would take money for a child? You said I could have my cow.
Have buried the dead Milky White.
Go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you suppose I used to purchase this cow?
Here, take this. Tell them it's magic.
No one with a brain larger than this is gonna exchange a cow for a bean.
Well, then surrender yourself a childless life.
I feel it best that you go to search for another cow, as I have encountered a maiden with a golden slipper these previous eves, and I think I might succeed in winning her shoe.
Fine. That is just fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel.
No! The witch discovered her affection for the prince before he could spirit her away.
Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor?
I was lonely atop that tower.
I gave you protection, and yet you disobeyed me.
I'm no longer a child. I wish to see the world.
Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the world, it's true.
out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him.
As for Cinderella, she returned from a final visit from the King's Festival.
He's our prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you pry up your shoes. They're from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe. Then you see what he'll do. Now it's he. Stuck with the shoe in a stew, in the goo. And you've learned something too, something you never knew. On the steps of the palace.
Hey, Cinderella.
Don't come any closer to me.
Please, just hear me out.
You've attacked me once before, and we have nothing to discuss.
I didn't attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense!
Don't do that.
I've already given up one shoe tonight. My feet cannot bear to give up another.
I need that shoe.
That makes no sense.
Does it make any sense that you're running from a prince?
Stop.
Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who was that woman?
I don't know, sir.
Lying will cost you your life.
I'm the cow.
And I'm the golden slipper. We've all four.
I will take this to the prince, and we shall search the kingdom for the maiden who fits the slipper.
That's mine. I don't care if this costs me my life.
Give her the slipper and all will.
I have the maiden slipper.
And sir, I've succeeded in obtaining the other.
Give her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Shut up!
Give him the shoe. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one.
Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack calling from atop the beanstalk for his axe, and suddenly with a thump, the beanstalk came crashing down. And for all I know, he's been crushed by the giant!
Well, if he's been crushed, there's nothing any of us can do about it. Now is there?
Doesn't anybody care a giant has fallen from the sky?
We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
You've all the objects?
Yes.
That cow doesn't look white as milk to me.
Oh, she is.
That cow has been covered with flour!
Well, we did have a cow as white as milk. Certainly we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead. We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I'd prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that?
Go!
Jack, there you are, looking everywhere for you.
Nothing like the most beautiful heart.
Oh, Jack, you've stolen too much.
She's too heavy.
What's happening? Oh, milky white. Now I have my best friend back, and I'm rich.
Quiet! Now, feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow.
do this.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me. Squeeze, pal.
Wrong ingredients. Forget about a child.
But we followed your instructions exactly. The cow was as white as milk. The cape was certainly as red as blood. And the slipper was definitely as pure as gold.
And 4, I compared the hair to this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower and—
You what? You don't understand. I touched that hair. I must not have touched the ingredients. The corn, the corn.
What?
The corn, pull it from the ear. From the zuki of the corn, pull it. Quickly feed it to the animal. This had better work, old man, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Yes, meet your father. Please, not now.
Father, I thought you died in a bathing accident.
Son, I didn't want to run away from you, but...
It's working! She's milking!
What's happening?
Please, not now. Into the cup. Son!
Father!
All is repaired.
He's dead!
And so the serious man died, having helped end the curse on his house, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home.
The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night when her beads had been stolen in the lightning flash, was now restored to her former beauty and youth. Yeah.
And Milky White, after a severe night of indigestion, was now reunited with wealthy Jack.
As for Rapunzel, she lived impoverished in the desert until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar that he went towards it. And Rapunzel, being overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms weeping. 2 of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I was going to come fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson. This is who I truly am. Come with me, child. We can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. Please, come with me. You are the only family I know. You give me no choice!
As is often in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her powers over others.
As for Cinderella's prince, he began a search to find the foot for the golden slipper.
When he came to Cinderella's house, Florinda's prince, he took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Careful my toe.
Darling, I know.
What'll we do?
You don't have to go. When he is right, you can sit or ride. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed and swallowed the pain, enjoining the prince to become his bride.
Let the blood within the shoe. This is the proper bride that's true. Search for the shoe that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and had the other sister try on the shoe.
Why won't it fit? Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're spread, you have such a life you'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain, but once again the prince noticed the blood trickling from the shoe.
And when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
I see your prince has found you. Yes. Thank you for the slipper.
And it all came to pass. All that seemed wrong was now right. All the kingdom were filled with joy, and those who deserved it were certain to live a long, happy life ever after.
Journey over, all is mended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow and extended ever after. Ever after. All the curses have been ended, the reverse is wiped away. All is tenderness and laughter for forever after. Happy now and happiness and happy ever after. Joy today and bliss tomorrow, tenderness and laughter. To be happy and forever, you will see your wish come true. Don't be careful, don't be clever, when you see your wish pursue. It's a dangerous endeavor, but the only thing to do is fearful. Go seek, go start, till you may lose the path. If you want your wish, you can have your wish, but you can't just wish, so to get your wish, go into the woods where happiness here, where witches, ghosts, and wolves appear. Into the woods and through the fear, you have to take the journey. Into the woods and down the dell, and maybe perhaps, but who can tell? Into the woods to lift the sky, into the woods to lose the money, into the woods to have a child, to wed the prince, to get the money, to save the house, to kill the wolf, to find the father, to conquer the kingdom, to grab, to rent, to get, to save, to kill, to keep, to go to the festival, into the woods, into the woods, into the woods and out of the woods. Happy ever after.
couldn't wait for answers. You just had to try those wings. And all your happy ever afters, they didn't mean a thing. So I'm not gonna try at all to keep you from the flame. And just remember not to call my name. When you cry wolf, once too often you cry wolf. No, I won't come knocking. Cry wolf, I won't hear you anymore. If you start to stumble, if you start to cry, if you're feeling humble, don't look back. When you cry wolf, once too often you cry wolf. No, I won't come knocking. Cry wolf, I won't hear you anymore. You can try, but you can't get me into the fire. 'Cause I'm all out of sympathy, and baby, I can't walk this wire. Find yourself somebody new to catch you when you fall. 'Cause I got just one thing to say to you, baby, that's all. When you cry wolf, once too often you cry wolf. No, I won't come knocking. You cry wolf, I won't hear you. Cry wolf, well, once too often you cry wolf. No, I won't come knocking. You cry wolf, I won't see you. So you cry wolf.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close and try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel under your command. Take my hand as the sun descends. They cannot you now, cannot you now, cannot you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Because the night belongs to lovers. 'Cause the night belongs to us. Have I doubt, baby, when I'm alone? Love is a ring, a telephone. Love is an angel disguised as lust. In our beds until the morning comes. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel.
Who's that I see walking in these woods? Why, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. Listen to me, Little Red Riding Hood. I don't think little big girls should go walking in these spooky old woods alone. Oh, what big eyes you have, the kind of eyes that drive fools mad. So just to see that you don't get chased, I think I ought to walk with you for a ways. What full lips you have, they're sure to lure someone bad. So until you get to Grandma's place, I think you ought to walk with me and be safe. I'm gonna keep my sheep suit on till I'm sure that you've been shown that I can be trusted walking with you alone. Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, I'd like to hold you if I could, but you might think I'm a big bad wolf, so I won't.